Hey everybody, it's Jason Lindsay with the Business of Fitness and jasonlindsay.com and personalityofitness.com. Both websites are back up and running. I'm sorry for the inconvenience. They were down for a couple days, but they're rocking and rolling now. Got a new host. Should be good to go moving forward. Hey, listen, I want to tell you about something that was kind of interesting, and I don't normally do a video about something like this, but I can't help myself. I'm in Colorado right now, and yesterday on February 23rd, I shopped at Anytime Fitness in Brighton, Colorado. Now, the reason I did that is a competitor of theirs has hired me to be their business coach. So I'm in town checking out their gyms and working with them on my 7 steps over the next couple of days. And so they asked me if I was willing to go in and check out this Anytime Fitness, and I said, sure. And I got to tell you about this tour experience. And I can do this in a quick video because the tour was about as quick. First, I'll give you the highlights, and I'm going to write an article about it for Club Solutions here later today. It wasn't like the woman acted as if it was an inconvenience to see me, but she certainly wasn't friendly or enthusiastic. She said, fill out the guest register, I'll be right with you. She comes out and tells me her name, does shake my hand, but doesn't ask me mine. And then just starts telling me, you know, the museum tour. We've got the cardio here, and as we're walking down that, and we get about a minute in, and she does ask me a question, so I thought maybe she's changing the pace here, but it turned out to be the only question she asked me. Well, what do you like to do when you're in a gym? And I go, well, I like to lift weights. Oh, I'm sorry. I said on my bag. I said, I get on a treadmill once in a while because we just walked past the treadmills. I get on a treadmill once in a while, but I like to run outside. That should have prompted her to stop and go back. And nope, she just kept going. And I go, but I also like to lift weights. We did kind of a half. We circled near the weight room, and she just pointed stuff out. You know, we come back. She points out fitness on request room. I mean, as if doesn't ask me if I'm interested. And then now when we're 2 minutes in, we come back full circle. And she says, and now we come back to the guest register, of which she hadn't even checked out if I filled it out. It still doesn't know my name. And she says, well, we got a deal right now where it's only join for $1, and it's $44 blah 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 per month. And she's telling me all this, and I wait and I pause and I go, so join for $1. I said, how long is that special? She goes, I don't know, I could stop any minute. They could email me right now and tell me it's done. And then she kind of looks at me because I think she realized that I was like, Jesus Christ, seriously? And she goes, well, or they could give us an email and tell us there's a better special at the end of the month. I mean, the whole thing was just weird. And then when I said, well, I'm going to go check out the other gym in town, and she asked me which one, then she trash talked it. Not like, like, oh my God, why would you ever join that? It was just kind of a subtle, we get a lot of members from there. We're bigger than them. That kind of, I guess you'd have to depend on what you'd call trash talk. Anyway, how not to give a fucking tour? And you know what? I used to do a whole lot of sales training tours, but I stopped focusing on that. But I think I'm gonna get back to it because I just assumed that most gyms kind of figured it out. But I'm amazed at how again, I'm shopping, but so I wasn't gonna join no matter what. But had I been actually interested, there's no way I would have joined that gym. And now she doesn't own the gym. I know this much. So she's got an owner who owns 4 Anytimes in the area, I've heard. And this is an employee they have in there, and they have no idea how good or crappy she's doing. So anyway, sorry for the long video. Get a hold of me if you want to learn how to sell memberships the right way and make a lot of sales and change more lives.